man by the name of Craig, oh, come a-walking up to me, saying, how do you do, young feller, and how would you like to go and spend one summer pleasantly on the range of the buffalo? And me not having any job to Craig, oh, I did say, this going out on the buffalo range depends upon the pay. But if you'll pay good wages, give transportation too, I think that I will go with you to the range of the buffalo. Yes, I will pay good wages, give transportation too, provided you will go with me and stay the summer through.
Boy, this is still good after all winter. It's good to be back. Here it is, a beautiful May day in Iowa and Illinois, our part of the world. You know what? It just doesn't get much better than this. What a beautiful time of year here in the late spring, going into early summer. Anyway, like I said, it's good to be back, so let's get going. So good evening, cowboys, cowgirls, and everyone else interested enough to be watching my cowboy action shooting YouTube channel. I hope you find something here that brightens your day or entertains you in some small way. This particular video is about a topic I've never covered, our buffalo shoots. I've been a little remiss over the years in mentioning these shoots, which we hold at least twice a year. Buffalo shoots, for those that are unfamiliar with them, is a long-range shooting competition that uses big-bore rifles with calibers ranging from 38-55s up to 45-110s. Here's an image of a couple of the rifles used this past weekend at our match. And here is an image of the buffalo targets that we set up downrange. As you can see, we have 3 herds of 11 steel buffalo targets. Now the targets are set to approximately 350 yards or so, but I would need to check that. I'm not exactly sure. Each buffalo is hinged so that if the shooter hits the buffalo squarely, it's knocked over. In terms of the competition, each shooter gets 11 shots at each of the 3 herds for a total of 33 rounds. The shooter gets 5 minutes to take their 11 shots at each herd. The goal is to knock down as many buffalo as you can in that time, and we record the number of targets knocked down, the number of hits that did not result in a knockdown, and the time remaining at their end of their 5-minute limit, if any. At the end, the scores are tallied across all 3 herds, and the person with the most knockdowns across the herds wins. If 2 or more shooters tie, the shooter who has the most hits win, or if 2 or more shooters have the same number of knockdowns and hits, then the shooter that has the most time remaining is declared the winner. So here are 5 really short video clips of 3 shooters. The last 3 clips are of the same shooter, with the first clip shown in real time and the next 2 clips in slow motion. For that shooter, pay attention to the close-up of the targets in the bottom right of the image. If you look close, you can see the bottom left target being knocked down. Our next buffalo shoot is scheduled for October 14th, 2023. If you have the big guns that are up to the challenge or just want to have some fun, have a great time, or both, we encourage you to consider making the trip our way. So with that, here are the scores from last match. And this is Popcorn Kelly signing off. Hopefully our paths will cross one day, wherever that may be, perhaps at the next buffalo shoot. Cheers.
Transportation from the range of the buffalo. Now our meat, it was a buffalo hump and iron wedged bread, and all we had to sleep on was a buffalo for a bed. The fleas and graybacks worked on us, oh boy, it was not slow. I tell you, there's no worse hell on earth than the range of the buffalo. Our hearts were cased with buffalo hocks, our souls were cased with steel. The hardships of that summer would nearly make us reel. While skinning the darned old stinkers, our lives they had no show, for the Injuns wanted to pick us off from the hills of Mexico.